Tony Gaga would be proud. How much for a shirt? $2! $2! Welcome to Fulton Street, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. We're going to make our way down to Liberty Park. And we're going to see Fritz Koenig's sphere. They unwrapped it yesterday. And evidently they touched it up. They cleaned it up. I think they put some new black paint on there. Good to see you, Griff. Good to see you, Lori. Good afternoon, everybody. I might get a little emotional, I'm not going to lie. Good to see you, Miranda Dawn. Because this is going to be my first time seeing this sculpture back near the World Trade Center. It was great. Only toured 3 people today on 2 tours. So 1 lady in the morning and 2 in the afternoon. Good to see you, Norm. How's life, Richie? Fabulous. Even better that I'm not on Periscope. Good to see you, Cheryl. Hugs all around. Good to see you, Miss Parker. Hey. So we had an unattended package scare. Exciting trip. Good to see you, Arnie. Yeah, the smaller groups are a lot more fun because I'm able to tell them more. So this afternoon I had a couple of Dutch people. It was like they were like newlyweds. Yeah, exactly. Now where's my rent money? Exactly. Good to see you, Arnie. So yeah, this afternoon the tour went really well. This morning I had one lady from San Francisco. She was a lot of fun. But we ended on, well, actually I ended a little early this afternoon because the Dutch people, you know how the Dutch people ride. So we rode like the wind. And at the other location, we had an unattended package scare. So I couldn't leave the bikes off at the location. Dutch Nation, that's right. Good to see you, Jay. I'm going to try to do a radio show today, maybe just an hour. Hopefully 2 if I keep my energy up. But I really want to see Fritz Koenig's sphere. Good to see you, Nigel. I'm on Fulton Street approaching church. I'm directly in front of the World Trade Center, across the street from the World Trade Center. We're going to go to Liberty Park. I want to see Fritz Koenig's sphere, and then we'll come back and we'll go down into the Oculus and hop on the subway because I have a Metro card ready to go home. Got to make this fast. And I will do my best to avoid, yeah, City Hall. If something was going on at City Hall with an unattended package, and it closed our City Hall location, so we had to close early over there, which was a little annoying because I couldn't end the tour there. I was supposed to end the tour there. Did I ever think about doing a podcast? You know, I have, but I like this better. I like this better. I like doing everything here on YouTube, and you know, my voice. You know, I can't do a radio show like on the podcast, you know, because I'll be breaking copyright. So that's the only good thing Periscope is good for. You know, quite ironic. I know I would be awesome at it. It's just hard to get a topic every week or every day, you know. Yeah, me too. I can't wait. We're gonna go to it right now, and I'm not gonna lie. Just even thinking about this is making me emotional because I always wanted this thing to come back here, and for it to finally be here just a few days before the anniversary. It's very powerful. Of course I tried YouTube Music, of course. I listen to music on YouTube all the time. I just don't have Red. I don't have a YouTube Red. You don't really need it. I have no problem skipping over the ad. Good to see you, Karen. Hopefully we'll get together next Tuesday, Karen, when Meg is in town. We'll be meeting up around this time. So the sculpture was in Battery Park for the last 16 years. So it was in Battery Park. The thing I don't know is I don't know what they did with the Eternal Flame. There was supposed to be like Eternal Flame. Exactly, we get exactly, Laurie. I'm not gonna cry. I'll keep it all inside. In front of the Oculus now. We will end our little tour inside that beautiful building. Yeah, 16 years. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it's been. Sorry about the wind noise. I don't have my microphone on me. But I can't believe it's been 16 years. It's amazing how fast time flies. Got your tissues ready? I got my tissues ready. Yeah, I hope so too. Right at the top of a hat, okay. Gotta be strong, Laurie, be strong. All right, so now I'm gonna walk into Fulton. This is Fulton Street right here again. This is gonna be number 2 World Trade Center right here. And then just ahead of me is going to be the Performing Arts Center. The Perlman center for performing arts at World Trade Center. It's going to be an amazing structure. I'm very excited about the architecture down here. And to be honest, you know, compared to the old World Trade Center, I actually think we got better buildings out of it. I know, I never liked the Twin Towers. They're very domineering structures. That's right. You're strong, just have blind with you. That's fine. That's fine, Laurie. And we're definitely not going to go into the Memorial Plaza today, because we're going to do that on Monday. We're going to go through the Memorial Plaza and whatnot. There's the World Trade Center. It's #1 World Trade Center. Now there will be 6 buildings in the complex in total, but I heard that they're counting the Performing Arts Center as one of the buildings. So there will be 7, like there used to be 7 buildings here originally. Actually, right behind me, that's #7 World Trade Center right there. That was the first building rebuilt. As I walk down, I'm walking down Greenwich Street right now, literally right down the middle of Greenwich Street. Not Rhea Perlman, not Rhea Perlman. No, it's like some philanthropist who's donating a lot of the money for the Performing Arts Center. It's going to be an amazing structure. It's going to be a beautiful building. #3 World Trade Center. Well, that's the Oculus right there. And then here's #3, where you're going to build an Anthony Bourdain food experience. Is supposedly going in #3 World Trade Center. Looking forward to that. Absolutely, Griff. Me too. Absolutely. Very peaceful down here. I'm happy to see now people misbehaving. Bourdain, oh, he's a bit eccentric, Mr. Bourdain. Yeah, you know, yummy food, exactly. Yeah, no, it's not Yitzhak Perlman, no. That's who I thought it was too, Yitzhak Perlman, the famous violinist, but it's not. It's like Daniel Perlman, I believe. How was lunch today? Fabulous. I had a fantastic margarita slice. Pretty soon there'll be snow and ice everywhere, and I will be doing only walking tours. Yeah, it's pretty hard to pass up a food experience. It's pretty hard to pass it up. All right. Now, absolutely, Norm. Absolutely. It's a long construction process. Yeah, let it snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Why it doesn't show signs of stopping. And I brought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Go ahead, Soup. I don't know about that. In front of me, this is Liberty Park. I'm walking into Liberty Park right now. That's #4 World Trade Center directly behind me. Now I'm walking up the stairs. Liberty Park is an elevated park. It's above a truck. There's like a truck parking area beneath me. But here's the Greek Orthodox Church, designed by Santiago Calatrava. And then there's #1 World Trade Center peeking up behind me. All right. Yeah, not like Haiti, yeah. Haiti's getting hit by that hurricane. I'm praying for everyone down there in the Caribbean, Cuba, and Florida. Very scary what's going on down there. Oh, wow. It's really high up on a pedestal. That's right, Lord. All right. Hey, let me show you the reveal. Good to see you, Chris. Yeah, Puerto Rico got hit, but it dodged the bullet. Puerto Rico dodged the bullet. All right, here we go. There it is. Well, they really did clean it up. I could already tell they cleaned it up. It was beginning to oxidize at the top. Wow. There it is. They redid the black paint. I could tell. They redid the black paint. You could really see it now. You know, it was a lot lower to the ground. You see the holes it made? Yep, Hurricane Jose and Hurricane Katia. You can see how the bottom of this was like this. Kind of amazing how much of it it's intact. They redid the black paint on that, I could tell. You can see a little bit of the patina, the oxidation right there. This is all copper. Wow. I'm really happy to see this here. And a lot of people are in Liberty Park now. I'm happy to see more people here as more and more people come out. So here it is. I can't believe it's back here. It's nice to see it here. It's nice that you're able to walk around it. Very powerful, just hanging out here. See the holes it made. Supposedly there were birds living in it down in Battery Park. Because it's bent, because it is bent. It used to be right in the middle of the World Trade Center. It used to be directly in the middle of, it was called Austin Tobin Plaza. But here's the Memorial Plaza. The sphere would have been right in the middle of all those trees over there. But it's literally bent up. No, it's not on purpose. This is how it looked. It survived the collapse of both towers. So there's a hole in the top of it. There's a couple of holes on the side. It's bent up. It's a survivor. All this was bent up and they rescued it from the debris. All these bends are exactly the same as they were 17 years ago. But they unveiled this yesterday. And it's truly a survivor. Fritz Koenig's sphere. I wish he was still alive to see this. Unfortunately, Mr. Koenig died a few years ago. Good to see you, Ava. But it's truly a survivor. And actually, the word on the street is that Deutsche Bank, which used to be literally right here, the Deutsche Bank company, they're planning to move their headquarters maybe to number 2 World Trade Center. Even though they did sign a lease to intent to rent over there at Hudson Yards. Yep, it survived it. Yeah, it survived. This is what it looked like. Look, you can see how, look at like the gashes in it. Remember, this is fairly thick copper. So, truly a survivor. Truly a survivor. I'm really happy to. I'm happy to put a new fresh coat of black paint on it. They kind of buffed up the copper. The copper is looking really clean. It did not look this clean when it was over in Battery Park. Let's get around. Let's go around the other side here. Really happy to see this thing here. I wish it was fit into the Memorial Plaza, but I know Michael Arad, the architect of the Memorial Plaza, he didn't want anything to detract from it. The Japanese designed it, and it was a Japanese construction firm that got to go off the ground. I love the windows of the world. I love the windows of the world. It was a great spot. So here it is. It's back after 17 years. How many times, you know, I'm just thinking about right now when I used to work downtown in the 90s, how many times I used to eat lunch in front of that thing. Because there used to be a fountain around it, and it was always a little cooler by the fountain. How many times I had lunch in front of this thing back when I was a teenager. Yeah, Windows of the World was amazing. I'm happy to see this here. It opened when you was born, 1973. There you go. Fritz Koenig's sphere here at the World Trade Center. Come on out. Yeah, it was a fountain at the base of it. It was a round fountain at the base of it. I would come out here on my lunch break. I would try to always have lunch down here in downtown so I could sit in the plaza, because the plaza was huge. And no matter how many events they had in that plaza, I remember they had jazz concerts and stuff like that, it never got full. They did want to do that, Miss Parker. They did want to actually scrap it they did want to scrap it, yeah. But luckily some people came together. 71, one of the towers was completed, but the full complex was realized by 73, so you're right. But one of the towers was completed in 71, and then the other tower, Tower 2, was completed in 73, and then the whole complex opened up with it at 73. 74, it was like open. Yeah, you had trips, they had water fights there. Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking about how many times I ate lunch underneath that thing. Yeah, I could imagine teachers are not amused. I mean, countless days of my life I would spend down here. I would love just to stay down here and chill and, you know. I never liked Midtown. I never liked Uptown. Downtown is where it's at. So, hear me, my blue hair. I can see myself right now, a young blue hair me, 16, 17 years old, eating lunch in the plaza. It never got full. Never. You know, they had all these events and all this stuff. I remember they had an event, it was like 1,500 people showed up, and it barely looked like it filled the plaza because the plaza was so big. Even though they were ugly, even though it was way too much office space, I'd rather have the World Trade Center back than all this new stuff. Even though this new stuff is very beautiful. Give me the old place back. Alright, let's go hop on the train and go home. Let's hop on the train and go home. Yeah. Like I said, this is a time when I start thinking about, you know, here I am, 21-year-old little kid. Yeah, no, the live viewer count is always a little off. The live viewer count kind of I think it underestimates how many people are watching live. Yeah, the party's over, yeah. I mean, that's what I was thinking about, you know. Here I am, 21 years old, going to be 22. Good luck with the job applications, Karen. Good luck with that. You plead the fifth, it's okay. I love the new center more than the old center. The new center is like, it reminds me of like the city of the future. You know, it's a city of glass, and the glass mirrors the sky, and it looks like it's just the sky all around us. Oh, thank you so much, Norm. We're not done yet. We got to go into the Oculus. We got to walk into the Oculus and go see what's cooking in there. And then I'll hop on my train, and then I'll end the broadcast. And hopefully we'll do some radio at 6 o'clock. Because I'm off tomorrow. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, memories. Memories. You know, memories. Yeah, I would love to go slide across that marble floor. I would love to go slide across that marble floor. If we see a guy cleaning it, we're going to thank him, okay? We're going to thank the guy, because those guys are constantly cleaning that marble. It was in the 90s? Yeah, that's when I was down here working, was in the 90s. You know, and by the time 2001 comes around, you know, I'm working downtown here, and memories. Memories. It's still surreal being here, you know? It's new. It even smells new, you know? When I go into the Oculus, it smells new. But come a long way, baby. Come a long way. We've come a long way. And not too many people actually out in the plaza. Alright. Let's go into the train. Exactly, Laurie. It's different. Go to the World Trade Center to see the fireworks. Well, you used to be able to see the fireworks over in from New Jersey. You used to be able to see them. Alright. Time to be the 60% of people who actually use this as a subway station. I have been on the 2nd Avenue subway. I haven't been able to do a broadcast from there because I was just like too busy to do a broadcast. But there's some really great art in those train stations. Chuck Close did some amazing art. Vic Muniz, another one of my favorite artists, did some great work in there. Here's the Oculus. Santiago Calatrava's own $4 billion masterpiece. Pretty white marble. Does the 4 train still go to Woodlawn Park? That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe the 405 still goes there. I'm not 100% sure. That's up in the Bronx. I'm pretty sure about that, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's look at everyone ice skating, huh? You want to look at everyone ice skating? Everyone's ice skating. I miss the old New York too. End of the line, yeah. I'm pretty sure the 405 still end up there. Everyone's ice skating. Everybody's ice skating. Oh God, I worked a miserable office job back in the 90s. You remember watching the Statue of Liberty celebrations from the World Trade Center? There you go, in 86. And in 86, there was no Battery Park City. They were still beginning to build that, so you had a clear view of the Hudson River from the World Trade Center. Kind of amazing. Yeah, we had a miserable office job, Ava. You know, when 9/11 hit, here I was, 21 years old, and I started to reevaluate my life. What do I want to do with myself? Who do I want to make money for? It was a life-changing experience, needless to say, for me and millions of other people, not even necessarily here in New York, but around the world. But I realized I have to live for myself and not live for others. Are they giving out samples? So they're giving away hard candy. If I didn't have these teeth, I would get some hard candy right now. Yes, they did. They gave it a facelift. That's correct. 86. They kind of modernized stuff over here. And then by 89, the World Financial Center really begins to come together. Oh, no. Actually, no. It was always called Steeplechase Pier. Oh, yeah, right. It was pretty cool, that elevator. The elevator ride is awesome, going up to the observation deck. All right. Where are your glasses? I don't know where your glasses are. Good to see you, Dave. All right. Let's go on the train. They're almost done doing my station above me, so I don't have to go down these stairs anymore. That's going to be a holiday when that happens. Oh no! There's this little thing I have to do though, is put money on my Metro card. Oh, do I hate doing this. It was a happy feeling. Let me, I gotta get my wallet together here. Yeah, there was a ferry stop that used to let people off, yeah. But it was always called the Steeplechase Pier. It was never called the Child's Pier.
There's 5.8.
Alright. Let's get some money for MTA. Money for MTA. Yeah. No, I put value. Value. Life's eternal question. Do you put money or value on the card? Alright. Alright. Did you take your card out? Did you take your card out?
What do you need?
No, when they dug up, no. There was never a pier called the Child's Pier. We had an Iron Pier, Steeplechase Pier, and a Dreamland Pier. Yeah, there were 3 piers. Oops. I want to put on my card. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I wish I could do that, Brooklyn 46. I'm able to read my card. Yes. Yeah, we had, in Coney Island, we had an Iron Pier, we had the Dreamland Pier, and then we had the Steeplechase Pier. Steeplechase Pier is the only one still around. Alright. Got money on the card. Now I could go home. Now I could go home. Oh yeah, snoop around. That's why Hillary Clinton did. That's so off topic. I don't know how you got to that. How did you get to that political statement? There was no continuity there. That's just randomness. Oh, you missed the slide when it was hot, when you missed your train? Summertime, the slides always get hot. I'm gonna use a turnstile, oh yeah. Oh, about turnstiles? 4 o'clock on the dot. Oh, my legs are tired now. 6 minutes, you have 6 minutes. Wrong but funny, okay. Oh. Alright, you guys have 6 minutes before my chariot comes. I really want my Chipotle. I'm so ready for my Chipotle. I had that Chipotle all week. But we're going to try to do a radio show today. Hopefully I won't pass out. Do that 4 requesting. That worked out really good last night. Gotta be fast. Gotta be fast, like a game show. Oh, what a long day. It's a good day though today. Absolutely, Laura. You're more than welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. 90 more people until the magic happens. And Super Chat is unlocked. Absolutely. Absolutely, Brooklyn Kid. I mean, I still look at stuff and I still see it as if it was like 1995, 1997. You know, buildings have been around now for 20 years. I think, oh, that's a brand new building. It's brand new. Like this station here, you know, it feels like a new station, even though for the most part it's original. But mission accomplished today. Mission accomplished. I'll see you later under the disco ball. Yeah, it could be disco, it could be punk rock, it could be rap, it could be, as long as it doesn't have a lot of cursing in it, I'll play it, you know. No Insane Clown Posse, folks. No Insane Clown Posse. And that is not a test. Even though we have some amazing music. I think the MetroCard hates me. There's a method to the swipe. There's a method to the madness. Like there is to everything. Not my train. It wasn't our train, but not my train. That's my Miley Cyrus impersonation now. Yes, you can do inappropriate parody songs. Of course, we play a lot of what's his name? That guy who just ran over by a reindeer. What's the name of that guy? That Stevens guy? That Rick Stevens guy or something like that? All those fun parody songs, mostly country. Mostly country. Ray Steve. There you go, Ray Stevens. Yeah. We play a lot of him. We have a viewer out there in San Francisco, Chris, Free to Laugh, aka Free to Laugh now, and he loves requesting that kind of stuff. That and the old school country, which I love old school country. Old school country is always a lot of fun. Look up Sherry Vines. Oh, okay. I will. I'll check out Sherry Vines. You know what? I did not do a tribute to Steely Dan. No, and I think I should get some songs together from Steely Dan. Maybe we'll end the show today with some Steely Dan. Good to see you, Candy, Sandy, Pineapple. Good to see you. We're just waiting for the train now. We just walked around the World Trade Center, saw Fritz Koenig's Sphere. I'm very happy to see it back where it belongs. Well, I wish it was in the plaza, but, you know, it's close enough to the World Trade Center. I got a pimple today. This is the premium content I was talking about. You know what? Let me talk to you guys about something. I want to talk to you guys something serious. Let's get serious now. I know got a little nugget. You know, one of the greatest. You know, a lot of great content creators are leaving Periscope. We all know this. Now, Angel's Piano is an Argentinian woman who lives here in New York City. She plays piano on Periscope and on YouTube. She has a really good YouTube page, actually. And today she has decided to quit Periscope because even though she puts in the hashtag music, she never appears in the music list. Now, mind you, this woman, she's one of the premier broadcasters of music on YouTube. I mean, on Periscope. And she was always a champion of the app. She always promoted it. And today, very sadly, she decided to say, I'm quitting this because they don't put me into the music category ever. So, and I don't blame her because she should be at the top of the music category. Her and Claire Means and a bunch of other people who make... I love Angel's Piano. So she is quitting Periscope today. Unfortunately. But she's gonna be here on YouTube, so you know she's not going nowhere. And if you really love your content creators, follow them wherever they go. Yeah, follow her. It's a real loss. I mean, she was one of the last few people who was doing something really authentic and real and from her heart, and she's not talking smack about other people, and she's doing her own thing, and it's very entertaining. And you know what? It's Periscope's loss. I know. Who will they have left? They will have all the people who produce kind of crappy content that's in, you know, portrait mode. You know, these big Periscopers are always broadcasting in portrait mode. What about the people who are watching on Apple TV? Pervs. Yeah, those are the people who are going to be left. Pervs. Exactly, Laurie. It's very sad. Yeah, there you go. She's very easy on the eyes. Absolutely. I met her in person. She's a great woman. But anyway, have a fantastic New York day, whether you live here or not. Hug your loved ones. Cherish your moment. And good evening and good afternoon, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I will see everybody, hopefully on the radio. Hopefully I don't fall asleep. I'll see you later, folks. Bye-bye. Great to see you too, Sandy. Great to see you too. I'll see you guys later. Bye.